Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here at the Hungaroring circuit for the Hungarian Grand Prix. And so without further ado, let's get in to the qualifying report. And so on to the end of our flying lap in Q1 and going across the line, and it puts us into P11 ahead of Perez, who was on the medium compound tyre at that time, but then goes on to improve his time, and we only sneak through in 14th, but we are through to Q2, and that is the main thing to do for Q1. And so on to our lap in Q2 on the medium tyres there, and across the line in P5 as we have the Ferrari behind us there, and we let them through. But on to the end of the session now, and it's better to be safe than to be sorry and to be knocked out of the session from the medium tyres, and onto the soft compound tyres. We go up into P7 and safely through into the last and final part of qualifying, and into our first lap on Q3 now, and opening their DRS, and across the line we're going to go, and it puts us ahead of Valtteri Bottas and behind Charles Leclerc. So maybe a bit of a slow lap from Bottas maybe, but as we go on to our second lap now and across the line we go, where will this lap put us in the grid? And it puts us again onto our favourite P7 on the grid for the race.
Let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, the Rainmaster, Stroll, Butler, Vettel, they've taken a grid penalty, and Daniel Ricciardo, Norris, Weber, Kimi Raikkonen and Albon, Kvyat, Hülkenberg, Romain Grosjean and Antonio Giovinazzi. Russell and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
And so on to firework lights, and away we go for a full wet start to the Hungarian Grand Prix, and we don't get away well at all here, getting overtaken by our teammate and by Devin Butler as well as Sebastian Vettel, but we try to re-overtake them into the first corner here as we go side by side with our teammate, but we're not going to get a very good run out the corner, and that's going to allow Sebastian Vettel to come alongside us here and in to the second corner, and he's got the inside line here, but that might change for us to the inside for the next corner, but we have to back out there and have to stay into P8. But now it's Lucas Weber, and he is on the back of the Renault of Daniel Ricciardo into the first corner here, and they are now side by side. And who's going to come out on top in this? And it looks like Lucas Weber has taken the position from Ricciardo there, but now on to lap 5 here, and it's a yellow flag, and that is Max Verstappen out of this race from P3, and that is not good at all for Red Bull and disastrous for them. But now it's Kimi Raikkonen who's now on the back of Daniel Ricciardo here, and he's going to go to the right also and up the inside into the first corner, and is he going to make the move stick in to the turn here? And it looks like they are still side by side, but Kimi Raikkonen's going to get a better run maybe down into the second corner, and will he make the move stick here into the corner? And yes, he does. And now on to lap 7, and it's Vettel and Stroll who have gone into the pits, and it looks like it might be drying up slightly and for the intermediate compound tyres, but since we are so close to the back of our teammate we can't do the double stack, so we have to come in on the start of lap 9 here for a set of intermediate compound tyres. And coming out of the pits, where are we going to rejoin in comparison to our closest rivals? And that's Vettel, who has come out just in front of us, but there is absolutely no sign of Lance Stroll, and it seems like he has lost out in the pits. But it's Sebastian Vettel, and he's got onto the back of Devin Butler, who has made up a few positions in the pits, but is Vettel going to be overtaking him now? And who's going to come out on top as they come into the shot now? And it is Vettel who has taken the position from Devin Butler, and onto lap 15 now, and can we take the position away from Devin Butler as well, as we got up the inside into the first corner using the full hot lap ERS and onto rich fuel mix as well, making the move stick there. But now it's Sergio Perez who is right on the back of Charles Leclerc, and this for a podium position here for P3, and Perez is going to try and go round the outside of the Ferrari driver here, and can he make this move stick? And it looks like he will make this stick unless Leclerc can come back at him, and it doesn't look like he'll do that. But now on to lap 20, as we come into the pits for a set of medium combat tyres and the dry tyres as well. But now it is Sergio Perez, and he's now got the chance to take second place away from Valtteri Bottas as he comes out the pits a lap later, and they're now side by side, but Bottas has got the inside line and he uses that to defend P2 there. But now it's Nico Hulkenberg, and he is right on the back of Lando Norris here into turn 1, and Nico Hulkenberg's got the inside line, and can he make the move stick here, or will Norris come back? No, he doesn't. And on to lap 25, and Valtteri Bottas is out of the race from P2, and that is disaster for the Mercedes team, who were in a 1-2 position, but now second place man Bottas is out of this race, and that'll promote everyone else up one position, and it's Lucas Weber now on the back of Devin Butler into turn 1, and they are now going to be side by side here, and who's going to get the better exit out of the first corner, and they are still side by side here, but Weber's going to have the DRS here, and he's going to take the position away from Devin Butler. But now it's Lando Norris, and he is now on the back of the Renault of Nico Hulkenberg here, and they are now side by side, and can Lando Norris take the position away from the Renault driver? But they are side by side still, so it's going to be neck and neck into turn 2 here, and they are side by side, and which of the two lines is going to be better coming onto the third corner now, and they are still side by side, and Lance Stroll is going to make that 3 wide into turn 4, and he does the double overtake there from 3 wide, and that is a very good move there from our teammate Lance Stroll. But now he is on the back of Daniel Ricciardo here, and he has made the move, and up into P8 now does our teammate go, and that's some nice bit of overtaking in the past few laps there from our teammate. But now on to the end of the race, we're going to come home for a P5 finish for the Hungarian Grand Prix. And so Lewis Hamilton wins the Hungarian Grand Prix, followed by Sergio Perez getting his first podium in Red Bull colours. And for the championship, that means that Hamilton is leading Vettel by only 6 points, and in the constructors, Mercedes lead Ferrari by only 3 points, as well as Red Bull leading us at Racing Point by only 2 points. So very close in the championships here. And so if you have enjoyed the video, then do leave a like, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel to see more videos on F1 2019. So I will see you next time for another video, and goodbye.